Leo tunaongelelea mwisho wa dunia. Get a chair, let's talk. Sitakuja hapa niwadanganye ati the future is bliss, the future is positive. In all honesty, when it comes to AI, I am more skeptical than I am positive about it. But that doesn't change the fact that it's coming. In fact, it's already here and it's changing things. Season 6, episode 6, Will AI Take My Job? Working with Richie is interesting because we have totally different perspectives on this matter. When he talks about digital and the future of technology and AI, yani he's so giddy, he's so happy, yani anabubujikwa na furaha mpwito.
And let me say this is not in 5 years. This is now. This is now. Full stack is a name that you need to be given. And it means not just doing the production from my industry, but we're talking about production, distribution of content, subtitling, and sending it to all the different social media platforms in the different dimensions. AI already does that. Vid.io already does that. App.video.ai already does that. So again, I say there's an AI for that.
Yes, AI is here. And let me challenge you. You know, people have been talking about this movie plot, whatever advertisements that come up on your TikTok or Instagram feed, and it's like bad acting, and it's mostly white people or Chinese or something. And can I challenge you to look closely at those names and tell me they are not AI? It's extremely AI. Those are deepfakes we're looking at. There are ads that are deepfakes. There's this bad ad I've been getting on YouTube that pisses me off that says, if you're 40 and you're jobless, disappear for 1 month and be richer than your friends. I'm like, first of all, what happened to segmenting your audience and understanding your target audience? I thought I told Google how old I am. And you're telling me all the time you're over 40. And it pisses me off because it's an ad I've been getting for like 6 months. Yani, So, AI is here. Some of you are out here using ChatGPT as your therapist. I am some of you. And if the thing is coming and the thing is inevitable, what's the prudent thing to do?
AI will not take your job, but someone using AI will take your job. Knowing that will happen eventually, you want to tool yourself accordingly. So there's an impact, yes, to the job market. Entry level, coding used to be tough. You had to do all the things that this gentleman did, for them to be able to, but all of us can be able to code. So barriers of entry have been taken out for the most part.
UNESCO reports that as of 2022, 11 countries had integrated AI studies in their curriculum, and 4 were in the process of doing that. And recent reports state that Beijing has now made AI a mandatory part of their curriculum as of the semester that begins in the fall of 2025. So, sasa watoto China wameanza kufunzwa AI. Na wewe uko hapo una resist. Tutasurvive aje? What gives me a nuanced perspective in terms of everything is when I see how people around me who are probably lesser exposed respond to certain things that I am familiar with and the fear in their eyes. I'll give you an example. There's a time nimeenda kuvisit shosho yangu. Mi tunalala na shosho yangu. So, usiku, mi niko like, nimeshinda nikientertain shosho, wacha ni watch reels saa hizo. I was just catching up with that. Na tumelala kwa kitanda na shosho, nimepunguza volume, nacheka. You know that laughter because I don't want to wake her up. I just had someone has grabbed my phone out of nowhere. And my shosho is like, Nigothoma kuri kuko urathoma. Havana, waithera. Mwana waku nikiareka na thimu. So at that time, what my shosho had was that there was a game that was trending. I can't remember the game, but it had like an icon of a shark or something. And apparently, that game would lead people to commit suicide. So that's the information my shosho had. So what she knew is that phones will lead people, like she was afraid of the phone and she was so opposed to the fact that I have a phone. So with that understanding, nikicompare mimi na shosho yangu, maybe I am like this to other things that I've not been exposed to or experienced, the same way my grandma was to that phone, the same way people in olden times were to the internet. And they were not wrong. The internet has a lot of negative side effects. So many bad things happen in the internet, but I've never been part of it. It has never affected me. With that mindset, AI is here. Tujikakamue wadau, Mungu atusaidie. And as I always say, the whole of this interview is on YouTube. Just write Alex Gasheshe CTA or CIS, because this is a class in session. Story ni ndefu, endo ujionee alafu tupatane kwa comments.
The jobs that we do today, did they exist when you were finishing university? No. So I want you to understand, don't even limit your thinking to what you think you know. Let me say this, because there's 12 slices of pizza. The first slice is what you know you know. The second slice is what you know you don't know. But there's 10 other slices, and that's what you don't know you don't know. Throw yourself into that world of what you don't know you don't know. There's insane capabilities. Yes, he said AI is going to take jobs, but the amount of jobs that are about to be created, we can't even fathom the job opportunities. Think about the internet. Before the internet came, when the internet came, yes, it took some jobs, but how many more jobs did it create?